Does my outfit look cute? I can't tell from this angle for real. I don't even know where to start with this video. Anytime I make a video where I'm just sitting down talking, like I don't write anything down. I don't write bullet points. I've tried before, but like I'm just not a bullet point type of girl. I just say whatever's on my mind. If it doesn't make sense, I edit it to try and make sense. And if it still doesn't make sense, I just cut it out. Like I just speak. Anyways, I haven't went like completely radio silent on you guys, but I feel like I just haven't been being consistent like I used to with like making YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, everything like that. I don't even know what to say or how to say what I want to say. Basically, for the last week to 2 weeks, my mental health, first of all, has not been doing great at all, but also I got like really sick and my nose was like really runny. For like the first few days, my throat was so scratchy that I could barely even talk. I just sat on the couch and watched movies and stuff like that. Then I kind of got like addicted to staying in the house and playing video games with Kevin or even by myself. And I do stream on my Twitch sometimes, which I am taking a step back at the moment and taking a break from streaming on Twitch just because I feel like it's kind of taken over my life. It's part of the reason why I haven't been making as many YouTube videos. I did title this video I Quit, and there is a reason for that. I feel like every YouTuber goes through that era where they have to like post a video and they're like, oh, I quit, and everyone's like, oh my god, are they quitting YouTube? Then they'll post a video like next week. I am probably in that era right now because like, no, I don't quit YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube is, one second. I thought I heard someone outside. Anyways, like I was saying, I love YouTube. YouTube is where I feel like for the first time in my life, I could completely like be myself, open up, and people even like related to me. But lately, I just feel like I've lost the fun in it. Like I still love editing videos and things like that, but I feel like before I was just trying stuff and doing whatever I wanted to and people were like, ooh, I like this. And now YouTube is my job. Like I literally depend on YouTube for my job. My personality hasn't been in my YouTube videos as much as it used to be because I'm worried about like, oh, is this like aesthetically pleasing? Is this cute? Like I don't talk and open up and explain my feelings because I'm like, oh my god, people are gonna interpret this the wrong way. I don't know, and just I feel like I've been holding myself back. So I quit. Do I quit YouTube? No. But I quit, I guess, like holding myself back and not doing videos that I want to do. Like I'll have an idea and I'll be like, ooh, like what if I did a thrifting video? Or what if I did this video? I was like, girl, like you know your thing is like weekly vlogs or what I eat in a day. And then I tell myself like, you're not gonna do this. Nobody's gonna care about this video and blah, 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 blah. That's not true. People comment on my videos and they're like, Sierra, you could literally post an hour video of you doing nothing and I would still watch. I think that's so sweet, but deep down, like for some reason, I just don't believe that. And I'm like, if I post a video of me doing something that like I haven't done 1,000 times, then people are gonna care. But then I also get in my head about my videos and I'm like, people have literally seen me clean my house 1,000 times. Like nobody cares about my videos. I don't know. I just miss when I used to have so much fun with YouTube, but lately, I don't know why, like something in my head, like my mental brain, I don't know, it's telling me like you can't do different things. So I quit listening to that voice. Hopefully, which, you know, I'm saying this and I don't have anything recorded right now and I haven't done any videos, so like who knows, I could just go back to doing the same old same and procrastinating and holding myself back and not wanting to pick up the camera and record. Like lately, I literally just haven't felt like recording YouTube videos because I guess I just haven't been having fun with it like I used to. But hopefully I'm done with that and hopefully I can just make more spontaneous videos like I used to because oh my god, last year, right when I was like quitting my job, I was just having so much fun filming little videos here and there, little vlogs, little me doing my friend's makeup, me doing random stuff. People still watched. It was fun for me and it was fun for them. I just had so much fun and I miss that. And I'm one of those people that when I'm obsessed with a hobby, this is my everything. Like I wake up thinking about this hobby. I do it all day. So when I first started filming YouTube videos, I was literally filming 24/7. I was thinking of ideas 24/7. This is the only thing on my brain when I wake up. Lately, me and Kevin had been streaming on Twitch. Shout out to Kevin. His Twitch is CyberKev. My Twitch is CCUwu. Go and follow us. But like I said, I'm on a break right now, so don't expect me to be streaming that much. I would wake up thinking about just like hopping on Twitch and hanging out with people and playing games. And it got to the point where like I was literally streaming 10 to 12 hours a day, which is like not healthy, especially for me. I'm a person who thrives on like productivity. So if I'm not like up cleaning, going to the gym, staying consistent, doing productive things, then I feel like a waste of space. That being my new obsession was not good for me. Every single day I was just in my head telling myself, you suck as a human. I know this sounds bad, but I'm just being completely honest, and this is what my brain thinks. That is not true. I know it's not. And also I just like went through a lot, lost some friends. I lost a significant amount of friends the past few months, me and Kevin both, and it really does hurt. I thought I was gonna be friends with these people for a lifetime, and that was not true. But I hope they have a great life. Gonna move on from that. It really sucks losing a friendship, and I was hurt for days and very depressed for like all of these friendships that I lost. I don't even want to go into it. But like my friend Aisha, yes, I'm still friends with Aisha. She told me, let me pull up our text message. She said, the universe is taking people out of your life that don't deserve to be in it, especially going into the new year. And like, that is fact. I feel like some of these friendships were holding me back anyways. Maybe I can get back to focusing on what is important and the friends and the family that I do have that really do mean something to me. Yeah. And I'm not one of those people who say like, new year, new me, but I really do want to go into this new year being more organized, more mindful. This past year was a great year, don't get me wrong. I just started being more consistent, more productive. Like whenever I was working, I was just so depressed. I was in this endless cycle of like binge eating, hating myself, just struggling a lot. And this past year has been nothing like that. Like, of course, I can't just take away all of like my mental health issues, but I think I've made like a significant change to where I am not even close to the same headspace I was in. Also, another thing, I am no longer seeing the therapist that I had made a few videos about where I was going to therapy or whatever. I had talked to a couple of people about like my experience, and some people called out a few things that just like didn't sit right with them, and I was like, hey, wait, you're actually right. Like, this is what I was thinking deep down. I just didn't want to say it out loud. Just some of the advice I guess I was given and just other things like that. It just didn't sit right with me, but I was just like, I guess I was trying to cope, and I was telling some other people like, yeah, you know what? My therapist told me this. And they were like, I don't know if that's, I don't know. I was like, you know what? You're actually right. I was thinking that. I have real trauma and real issues. I feel like I need like real help. Not that that wasn't real help, but personally, like breathing exercises and things like that are not for me. Also, another thing, I'm so sorry. I really hope my therapist is not watching this, because that's gonna be very embarrassing. And I don't mean any hate to her. I don't think she would be watching my video, because I don't think she like look, I don't know, maybe. Y'all know I have an eating disorder. I told my therapist I have an eating disorder, and I told some people this story. I was doing a breathing exercise, and so, you know, breathing exercise. And she told me, breathe in, and like, obviously I'm just awkward. I'm very awkward, socially awkward, act very, very awkward. And so I'm just like doing my little breaths, but I'm also feeling awkward, so I wasn't like breathing all that much. But then she was like, okay, picture this. What is your favorite food? I'm like, are you trying to think of something that like I would want to smell? Because I would rather smell a candle. I didn't say the candle part, but I was like, are you trying to think? She was like, no, just answer. Like, what's your favorite food? I was like, I don't know, Chinese food, which, by the way, Chinese food is like what me and Kevin get when I binge eat, and like he feels like shit after he eats it. And like, I don't have a good history with Chinese food, but I was like, I don't know, if I was to eat something that like I really like, Chinese food, I guess. So she's like, okay, imagine you have some Chinese. She's like, what do you like to get from Chinese? I don't know. Deep down, I'm thinking like, girl, we be going to the buffet and we be getting like a lot of food. But I'm just like, I don't know. She's like, okay, imagine you go to the mall. Like, what is your order? I was like, oh, like chicken and noodles, whatever. She was like, okay, so imagine you have, you know, your chicken. Now smell it. Breathe in the smell. And I was like, as someone with body issues, eating disorder, issues with food, I'm like, I don't want to be the fat girl here sniffing Chinese food for my breathing exercises. So I'm breathing, but I'm feeling uncomfortable, even more uncomfortable than before. I'm like, okay, I'm smelling the Chinese food. No, this does not make me feel great. But I talked to Kevin about it, and he says basically he did the same exercise and she told him to think of food. But I think treatment should not be like one size fits all. And I don't think that was like a great, not that like she's not a good therapist, like just not for me. I just don't think that made a lot of sense for my case. But y'all can tell me down below if you think I'm wrong. There's other things, but I don't even want to get into it. Probably need to look for probably a psychiatrist. Tell me some advice down below if you see a therapist or a psychiatrist. This was a counselor. I don't know what's the difference between all of these things. Her title was counselor. Another thing, I really was like, last month I was thinking about doing Vlogmas, and I was like, oh my God, that would be so fun, but I just don't know know if I could do Vlogmas. Like, I feel like everything would just start to like run into each other and I'd be filming the same thing every day, or I'd just get overworked. But I really wanted to do Vlogmas, and I had a few people ask me like, are you gonna do Vlogmas? And now I'm kind of sad because it's December 5th when I'm filming this and I didn't do Vlogmas. And I could always start, but I just feel like that'd be very stressful for me. But maybe instead of Vlogmas, I could just start filming more videos more often and just post them. Last year around December, I was posting 2 videos a week, and it was kind of stressful for me because, you know, whenever I get to editing, I feel like everything has to be perfect, and I watch my videos like 5 times, and sometimes my videos are like 30 minutes long. So imagine how long it takes to edit a video. A very long time. And I still try to have a life outside of that, which I don't have much of a life. I'm usually playing like video games with my husband, or watching movies, or like going to the movies. Speaking of going to the movies, I did see The Hunger Games. That movie was amazing. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. I'm literally making it my entire personality trait. But back to what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Yeah, I want to film more often. So I'm thinking about maybe going back to 2 videos a week, or maybe not even counting and just being like, let me film this, let me film that, I don't know. I'm just saying a lot of stuff that like I might not even do. I do this a lot. I'll get into a really positive mood and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna start doing this and that, and I'm gonna start meal prepping and do a workout class, and like, none of that stuff gets done. There's another thing that I really feel like you guys deserve to know. Last year, it's so crazy that everything's happening. Like, I was vlogging so much last year that like I remember it was like last year, Stormy got really sick. She had a lump and we didn't know what to do. We had to send her to like the doctor. We ended up paying like a lot of money, but she got the lump removed. And ever since then, like, she's just keep having like lumps coming back. And they say it's some form of cancer that spreads. And the last surgery that she got, she removed her whole entire right side of like, I don't know all the correct terms, but I guess like all of her like breast, because like it's some type of, I guess, breast cancer. Since she's had that done, it's probably been about a month, a little bit over a month, but she's already having lumps come back, and this was her 3rd surgery. And mind you, she's like between the age of 8 and 10. She's a very old dog. And now this surgery is also not healing very well. She has these bumps that I don't even want to go into detail, but they're terrible. They're like spread out all on her below the stomach area. Above the private area is terrible. We went to the vet yesterday and he just gave us like some medication. He was like, this should be able to clear it up, but you know, once we get that cleared up, she's still gonna have these lumps, and you know, at some point we have to ask, because this would be like her 4th surgery, is the quality of life worth getting another surgery? And I also agree with that. It seems like no matter what we do, they just pop back up, and she doesn't do very well after surgeries. She gets very like depressed. She can't even jump anymore, like on couches, on beds. She's peed on my new couch. She's just like very sick to the point where she can't make it to her puppy pad. Last night it was very hard because we were like, we can't let her sleep on the bed because she just has a hard time jumping off the bed. So we had to let her sit on the floor or sleep on the floor, and we had to tell her, no, like you can't get in the bed. And you know, she cries and whines because she's used to being in the bed, but we can't do that anymore. I'm not sure if she's gonna be with us much longer. I mean, everything the doctor said is kind of just pointing to it might be time to just give up. I don't want her to go through any more pain either. Me and Kevin have talked about this a couple times, and it's very sad and upsetting. She can't keep going through all of this pain because she just doesn't have as much enjoyment anymore. So that's gonna be something that we're probably gonna be having to deal with soon. I don't even know how to go about that because I don't want to give up. I don't know what to do anymore. I kept thinking about filming this video and I was just like, I have no clue what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be kind of like a life update since I feel like I haven't sat down and talked to you guys in like so long, and I just like the videos I've been doing have been like safe videos where I don't talk very much about what's going on in life, and I miss doing videos where y'all know me. People care enough to open up to me in the comment section because I open up to you guys on my videos. I just feel like I have someone to vent to when I talk to you guys, even though right now I'm looking at a camera, but it's not a camera. There are people on the other side of this camera and they're watching me, and it's like a crazy thing to think about, but it's true. Like, y'all are listening and y'all feel comfortable enough to even like vent to me, and I love reading y'all's comments. I may not be able to respond to every single one of them, but keep them coming, like please. I love responding to you guys. I think that's where I kind of want to wrap up this video. I don't want it to be too long. I have no clue to, how long have I been filming? Oh my God, I thought I was gonna look at my camera and it was gonna say that I was not filming this entire time, and I was gonna be like, oh my God, like I'm literally gonna freak out. I've only been filming for 24 minutes. That's crazy. I just never do videos where I'm just sitting down and chatting. Should we do something else? I don't know. No, I think I'm gonna leave this video here and maybe I'll film like another video soon. Comment down below what are some videos that you guys would like to see. Like I wanna do stuff even if it's like outside of my niche, outside of vlogging. I mean, mostly what I do now is vlogs, but like, I don't know. I feel like makeup videos, I do those more on like YouTube Shorts. When I do my makeup, lately I've just been doing the bare minimum. I don't know, Christmas shopping videos. I could do some thrifting videos. I can do like clean the house. Like what do y'all like to see? Y'all are the ones who watch my videos. Y'all are the ones I make videos for. I make videos for myself because like I like to have fun and I like to watch them back. But like at the same time, like I want to know what y'all want to see. I'm open to doing new things. Like what do y'all want to see? Oh my gosh, I just looked at my phone and I also have a OBGYN appointment in 2 days. Lately, I kind of like stopped eating gluten as much. I know I'm going back into talking. I was about to wrap up the video, but lately I've been kind of like avoiding gluten because I realized that it makes me like not feel good. And people say like gluten is bad for almost everyone, even people that don't have a gluten intolerance. But my other OBGYN, which I'm going to a new one now, but my other one did tell me that I had PCOS, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like he didn't do enough testing, but all my life I've believed that I have PCOS because I literally lost my period for so long. And like I have a lot of the symptoms and it's like really hard for me to lose weight. I struggle with everything, a lot of the stuff that PCOS is. So yeah, he had told me I had PCOS, but I want to get further testing. What if I have like insulin resistance or something like that? I've watched a lot of videos and people with insulin resistance, I feel like I really relate to what they say, but I don't know for sure until I get what a doctor says. And I don't want to be one of those people who just self-diagnoses themselves with something. I really need to know. I feel like it could answer so many questions for me. So I'm gonna ask at the OBGYN in 2 days, even though I'm super nervous. I'll probably also be getting like the little, you know, exam and all of that, and I'm so nervous. I'm really nervous. I have not had like a thorough, because like for some reason they didn't test me completely and do like all the checking at my old OBGYN, even though they were supposed to. That's why I got a new one, and this one is a woman, not a man, also a woman of color. So I'm hoping like women of color in the medical field, like a lot of people don't take them serious, but I'm hoping to be taken serious, and I'm hoping to see, I don't know, I have high hopes for this and I'm really hoping it goes well. I'm trying to think if I didn't cover anything else. Another thing mentally, like I just hate my house. I want to move so freaking bad, but I just don't know where to start. And this house is just, I'm just scared to move. Having a job like YouTube where it's like unreliable. What if I get a house and I can afford it now, but like I can't afford it in a couple of years? I'm really good at like saving money. I also like to shop, but I would never like shop too much to where like I'm broke. Like I'm just not that person. As someone who grew up very extremely broke, literally me and my grandmother had like this certain amount of food stamps and I did the grocery shopping and I had to make sure what I bought would last us for the whole month. So she would have to do as little money as possible out of her like monthly check. That's how broke I was. I'm really good at like budgeting. I still love my clearance shopping. Now that I have, I guess, a little bit more money than, you know, I grew up with, I do splurge a little bit. I love Target, even though I don't love Target prices, but I'm still very responsible with my money. So I'm hoping that I can save up and get a really nice house. That's the only thing I care about in life. My house is what I'm in 24/7. I sleep in my house, I work in my house, I film in my house. Like I just want a really nice house. Like the house that I'm in now is okay. There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of stuff that I gotta get fixed before we sell it. I'm trying to like be happy in the house that I'm in now, even though we have things come up and like we need to get our floors redone. Other issues that I don't even want to go into. But I'm trying to be happy here for the time being, even though it's really hard. And like my environment really affects my mental health. If my house is not in tip-top shape, I'm very sad. I'm very depressed. I feel like my house reflects my mind. There's some things that I can't control, like the fact that our flooring is lifting and like we have little holes in the floor and we're gonna have to get our floors redone. I don't know where to start with that. Stressful. But thank y'all for listening and thank y'all for letting me vent. If anything else comes to my mind, hopefully I will mention it in my coming up videos. Hopefully there are a lot gonna be coming up and hopefully I actually do what I say I'm gonna do and start filming more and getting more into YouTube, because honestly I'm excited. I'm excited to start working back on my passion passion, because YouTube is like my passion. I've always wanted to do YouTube ever since I started filming content. I was like, YouTube is where it's at. And I'm so grateful for you guys that you made this even possible for me to be like doing YouTube video. It's so crazy when I think like I'm a YouTuber. 1.6 million. That is insane. Like I legit just can't even wrap my head around that. I say it, but I don't like believe it in my head. When I really think about it, I'm like 1.6 million. That's crazy. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to drink some water. I'll give Stormy some kisses for you guys. Love y'all. Bye. Mwah.